Hey everyone! If you love exploring history and uncovering ancient mysteries, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to join our journey through time. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an adventure into the past.
More than 3,000 years ago, in the land of ancient India, knowledge wasn't written in books. It was sung, memorized, and passed down through generations. These timeless compositions are called the Vedas. They are not only the oldest sacred texts of India, but also some of the most ancient writings in the entire world. In today's video, we're going to explore what the Vedas are, how they were composed, what wisdom they carry, and why they still matter today. Stay with me, because this is one of humanity's greatest stories of knowledge and tradition. Origins. The word Veda means knowledge in Sanskrit. These texts were composed between 1500 and 500 BCE, during what we call the Vedic Age. Unlike modern books, the Vedas weren't written down at first. Instead, they were memorized and recited aloud, generation after generation. This oral tradition was so precise that every sound, every pitch, every rhythm was preserved perfectly. Even today, Vedic chants are recited exactly as they were thousands of years ago. The Vedas formed the earliest layer of Sanskrit literature, and they shaped not only religion, but also the culture, society, and knowledge of ancient India. The four Vedas. So, what exactly is inside the Vedas? There are four of them. The first is the Rig Veda, the oldest and most important. It contains over 1,000 hymns dedicated to deities like Agni, the god of fire, Indra, the god of thunder, and Varuna, the guardian of cosmic order. These hymns reveal how the people of that time saw the world and their connection with nature. Next comes the Samaveda, the Veda of melodies. It takes verses from the Rig Veda and sets them to music. If the Rig Veda is poetry, the Samaveda is its song. In fact, many see it as the earliest roots of Indian classical music. The Yajurveda is more practical. It serves as a manual for priests, containing instructions for rituals, sacrifices, and ceremonies. It shows us how spiritual practices were woven into the daily and social life of the time. And then there's the Atharva Veda. This one is quite different. It's filled with everyday prayers, charms, spells, and even references to healing practices. Some call it the Veda of practical life, because it wasn't limited to temples or priests, but touched the lives of ordinary people. Each of these four Vedas is further divided into four sections: the Samhitas, which are the hymns, the Brahmanas, which are ritual instructions, the Aranyakas, or forest texts for meditation, and the Upanishads, which dive deep into philosophy. Philosophy. The Upanishads, found at the end of the Vedas, are especially fascinating. They ask big questions that humans still ask today. Who am I? What is the nature of reality? What happens after death? The Upanishads explore concepts like Atman, the inner self, Brahman, the ultimate reality, and moksha, liberation from the cycle of birth and death. These ideas became the foundation of Hindu philosophy and also influenced Buddhism and Jainism. They teach that everything in the universe is interconnected, and that the deepest truths are not found outside, but within ourselves. Knowledge beyond religion. But the Vedas aren't only about gods and rituals. They also reflect early scientific curiosity. The Atharva Veda contains references to Ayurveda, the traditional system of medicine. The Rig Veda describes the cosmos, the movement of stars, and even speculations about the origins of the universe. Some hymns ask whether creation itself has a beginning, or if it is eternal. There are hints of mathematics, linguistics, and astronomy scattered throughout the texts. In other words, the Vedas show us how ancient people balanced spiritual wisdom with a desire to understand the natural world. Legacy and influence. So, what is the legacy of the Vedas? They shaped Indian culture for over 3,000 years. Their hymns are still recited during weddings, festivals, and temple rituals. Their music influenced classical traditions. Their philosophies continue to inspire spiritual seekers across the world. And their questions about life and reality remain as relevant as ever. Even yoga and meditation, so popular around the globe today, have roots in the ideas expressed in the Vedas and the Upanishads. Conclusion. Wrap up. The Vedas are not just ancient texts locked away in history. They are living traditions. They are hymns still sung, wisdom still studied, and philosophies still practiced. They remind us that even thousands of years ago, humanity was asking the same questions we ask today. Who are we? Why are we here? How do we live in harmony with the universe? That's the timeless power of the Vedas, a bridge between the past and the present, a window into one of the greatest treasures of human knowledge.